One of Nikola Tesla's greatest ideals was to transmit electric energy wirelessly from a distance. He constantly worked on this idea and realized that the solution lay in the concepts of vibration and resonance. The Tesla coil is one of the most important inventions he developed to achieve this ideal. First, he studied the concepts of natural frequency and resonance in forced vibrations. These concepts showed that energy in a system could grow over time when energy is continuously supplied from the outside. Tesla discovered that this vibrational energy existed in alternating current. From this, he understood that electric potential vibrations could be transferred efficiently to very high voltages through resonance. The machine that would enable this transfer was the Tesla coil. First, let's look at how an oscillating electric potential system is established. This system is formed by connecting a coil and a capacitor in parallel. If the capacitor is initially charged, meaning there is energy in the system, the capacitor supplies current to the circuit. As the current passes through the coil, it creates a changing magnetic field. When the capacitor is completely discharged, the magnetic field accumulated in the coil begins to decrease. According to Faraday's law, this change generates current in the circuit again and recharges the capacitor. Thus, an oscillating electric potential occurs in both the coil and the capacitor. This oscillation also has a natural frequency. This natural frequency depends on how quickly the capacitor charges and discharges and how quickly the coil changes its magnetic field. Theoretically, this frequency is expressed as this. This oscillating system can be connected to another system to form a two-oscillator system. If one of these systems continuously receives energy from the outside, forced vibration occurs in the other system. If the natural frequencies of both systems are the same, resonance occurs, and the energy of the second system continuously increases. So why do we need high potential energy? The reason is that high potential has enough energy to ionize the air. This energy enables electric transfer by moving electrons in the air up to a certain distance. In this way, wireless energy transmission can be achieved. Now that we've learned how it works, let's look at the structure that realizes this principle. The Tesla coil consists of two LC circuits. These two circuits can be analogically compared to two vibrating mass spring systems. The first LC circuit must oscillate by receiving energy from the outside. This energy is supplied from alternating current through a transformer and transferred to the system by increasing the voltage. The transformer is connected to the capacitor and charges it in a short time. The frequency of the externally supplied energy is so much lower than the frequency of our LC circuits that it cannot affect the resonance condition. We examined this in our video on forced vibrations. If the two LC circuits were simply connected like this, when the potential energy from the outside affects both the capacitor and the coil at the same time, the capacitor would have no place to discharge when it is full, so no current would flow through the circuit. Therefore, a spark gap is added to the branch connecting the transformer, capacitor, and coil. This way, when the capacitor is charged, it will have enough energy to overcome the spark gap, and when fully charged, it can transfer energy to the coil. That's why the spark gap is the most finely considered detail for the Tesla coil to work. When a spark discharge occurs, the magnetic field will increase on the coil at the natural frequency of its own LC circuit. This change will affect the second coil. Here's an important point. The number of turns in the first coil is much less than in the second coil. The reason is that we want to create high current, low voltage in the first circuit, and low current, high voltage in the second circuit. As the number of turns increases, the voltage also increases. Therefore, the second coil has many more turns than the first. This way, a high potential difference can be created. The energy of the first vibrating system is continuously supplied from the external source and continuously transfers energy to the second coil at its own natural frequency. For this energy to be transferred with high efficiency, the first and second circuits must be in resonance. The second coil transfers this energy to the capacitor formed by the metal part attached to its end and the ground. The high voltage accumulated in this capacitor is transferred back to the coil, and the system turns into a closed oscillating system that preserves its energy. The natural frequency of this second system also depends on the capacitance of the capacitor and the inductance of the coil. This capacitance can be adjusted by changing the shape and type of the metal piece attached to the end. While the second system oscillates at its natural frequency, the first system continues to supply energy at a certain frequency. According to the principle of forced vibrations, if the frequencies of these two systems are equal or very close, resonance occurs. This allows energy to be transferred to the second system perfectly, just like a person on a swing going higher when pushed at the right moment. For such systems, the Q factor is defined in engineering. Numerically, it represents the ratio of the energy stored by the system to the energy it loses. In other words, the theoretical convergence of resonant systems to infinite energy is not valid in nature. Instead, as energy increases with resonance, energy loss also increases and eventually balances out. The distance a Tesla coil can transmit electricity and its efficiency depends on the Q factor. And because of the Tesla coil's design, energy loss during transmission is minimal, so the Q factor is usually high. This way, energy loss is minimized, and the Tesla coil reaches a very high electric potential. It then ionizes the surrounding air and creates plasma sparks. These sparks are called corona discharge. Corona discharges carry electric energy effectively, and when the resonance condition is met, wireless energy transmission is achieved up to a certain distance. This simple yet impressive invention of Tesla is a unique example showing that dreams can come true by blending the complex and difficult sides of science with aesthetic simplicity. Although wireless electricity is possible in this way, the dark sides have always stood as a threat in front of beautiful ideas. Stay with science.